everybody, it's Ashley again with another video for you guys. Since I am starting over my channel or whatever, getting back into it, I thought that since it's been quite a while, since I've done anything really, I guess, like about who I am or anything like that, it's been quite some time, maybe like a year or so. So for any new subscribers or any new people that will subscribe later on, or people that just don't know, or I don't know, if you just want to watch another video about me, like interesting things about me, just to get to know me, I guess, since I'm starting this over, kind of starting fresh. Sorry, it's windy out here, so it just picked up. It was like super hot and dry earlier, and now it's like windy and clouds and whatnot, but it's still freaking hot. Anyway, so I'm going to do the Questions Nobody Asks tag by Meredith Foster from SteelerBabe09, I believe her thing is. And it is 43 questions, so I'll try to get through them as quickly as I can. So, yeah, here we go. Do I go by any nickname? Not on a day-to-day basis. I do have a nickname. It's Ashley B. Lightning. It's what I used to call myself when I was little. My name's Ashley Whiteley, so I used to call myself Ashley B. Lightning. Thought that was my name, but I don't like go by it day to day. Everybody just calls me Ashley. When you're driving, do you listen to CDs, tape, radio, or nothing? I listen to CDs and the radio because I don't have like a spot for an aux cord in my car, which really sucks. In my old car I did, but not in this car. Window seat or aisle seat while on a plane? I like the window seat. If I'm next to people I know. If I'm not next to people, or if I'm next to people that I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't know them. But I don't really like climbing over people that I don't know, but at the same time, I love the window seat, so I guess just window seat. Number 4, how do you relieve stress? When I was younger, back in high school, I used to relieve stress by color guard. Spinning my rifle used to relieve my stress a lot. And then singing, just like singing to the radio or to a favorite song or something. And then reading as well, because I feel like reading is a really good way to kind of escape reality. So, oh my gosh, my poor hair. So I like to read too, because it gives me a chance to kind of get away from everything. Favorite childhood TV show? Sorry if I'm looking down, all my notes are here. Favorite childhood TV show was Saved by the Bell, which was like even way before my time, but I still love the show. I still watch the show today. Lizzie McGuire and Phil the Future. As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a Marine. I've always wanted to be in our military, in the United States military. A lot of my family, I have a lot of family history in the military, and I wanted to be in the military. But then I had McKaylee, and so I'd have to give up rights to her to be in the military now, so I don't really want to do that. So my secondary option was always teaching, which if you guys watch my video from last Monday, it kind of goes into talking about how I'm going to change my major, and I'm going to change it to teaching. So that's originally what I've always wanted to be since I was little, other than the Marines. Best prank that you ever pulled off? I can't say that I've pulled off like pranks, like I've never like planned a prank and pulled it off. I just mess with people, I guess. But at one time, I guess I did kind of prank my sister. She was like, it was kind of like in spite of her, because she was being really mean to me, and we were really little at my grandma's house, and I got her dog water out of the dog bowl instead of getting her like regular water to drink, and she drank it, and she drank the whole thing actually before she realized it was dog water. Well, before I told her it was dog water. I wasn't going to tell her that it was dog water because I was really mad at her, but then I felt really, really bad because I have a really bad guilty conscience. And then I told her that it was dog water, and I think she punched me. Probably. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, who would you choose? I said Jesus, duh. And Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley. If you guys don't know me, I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan. Huge. If you could get back any article of clothing that you once wore, what would it be? I used to have these really, well, I mean, they were really ugly, but at the time I thought they were the coolest thing ever. They were Barbie leather pants, like just regular like boot cut leather pants. They were really, really ugly, but I loved them and I wore them all the time. They were really hot though. They were like pleather. They weren't real leather. They were pleather. They said Barbie on the side. If your life was a movie, what actor would you want to portray you? Sorry, I keep looking that way because my dogs are over there. If you were in a movie, what actor would you want to portray you? I said Ashley Benson because I like her and her name's Ashley, duh. And she got blonde hair. Looks like me, I guess. I mean, not facially, but like, I wish I looked like her facially. Anyways, or Hayden Panettiere. If you could play any instrument, what would it be? I already play a few instruments. My dad plays the drums, so I know a little bit of the drums. And I play the flute. I've been playing the flute since 3rd grade. But I would love to learn to play the piano. I have been trying to get a piano for a while now. I just really want to learn to play the piano. Anybody in history that, choose someone from history that you would want to listen to them give a speech. I said maybe Abe Lincoln. I don't really know. I guess Abe Lincoln. One city that you would want to live in for the rest of your life. I'm hopefully moving to Nashville in the next few years. Nashville, Tennessee, but we'll see how that goes. But other than that, I would say maybe Italy. Somewhere in Italy. Not that it's a city, but somewhere in Italy. A city in Italy. Fictional character. Oh, a fictional character comes to life. Who would it be? Honestly, I would choose Ezra Fitz from Pretty Little Liars because #bae. As weird as he is and creepy and stalkerish, but still bae. As a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? My cousin was actually a cheerleader at her high school, and for some reason, I don't know why, like, I don't remember if we couldn't afford Halloween costumes. I don't remember, like, if we just didn't want to buy them or if we just waited too long and didn't have anything. I honestly don't remember how this happened, but for like 4 years in a row, I was used her her cheerleading uniform, and I was a high school cheerleader for that specific high school for like 3 years in a row. But I also remember this one time that I was a pop star. Pop star, and I had like this microphone, and I had like bedazzled clothes on and silver pants and weird shirt and a head microphone, and I wore this wig that was like, this was like right when I think Lady Gaga was coming out kind of thing, and I wore this wig that was like a pom-pom pretty much, but it was a wig, and I ended up getting lice from it, so I don't know if it like was used or something and the store like resold it, or if somebody like put it on at the store and had lice and resold it. I don't know. Anywho, I got lice from this wig that I wore for Halloween, and it was terrible. I never wore a wig since. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Always closed. All my doors need to be closed. If you could be a cartoon, who would you be? Honestly, ever since I was really little, I've always wanted... Do you guys remember the show Braceface? I've always wanted to be Braceface for some reason. I don't know why. Something. I don't know. Something about her. I just always wanted to be her. Do you still shampoo and conditioner from hotels? I do, but I don't know why I do. Not that I stay at hotels very often, but I don't know why that I do, because... Why that I do. I don't know why I do that, because I hate the way they make my hair feel, and they're terrible usually. But I do, usually. Have you ever stolen a street sign? Definitely not. I think that's a felony, and why would somebody admit that on camera? I don't know. But no, I have not. That wasn't, like, subliminal. That I really haven't. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or tucked out? I sleep with them tucked out because I hate being constricted, no, whatever. Attacked by a big bear or by a swarm of bees? I would rather be attacked by a bear because usually you can just kind of scare them off. Bees just hate you. Always smile for pictures? No, usually I don't. Peed in the woods, duh. Have you never been camping? Size of your bed? Queen. Best concert you've ever been to? Kenny Chesney. I just went to his and Jason Aldean's revival tour, whatever, their like collab tour that they did, and it was freaking awesome. And let me tell you, I worked in the music industry, and I have seen at least 150 plus concerts, and let me tell you, Kenny Chesney is the best performer out there. I love him. He's awesome. Song of the week right now, mine would be John Cougar, John Deere, John 316 by Keith Urban. I love that song. Still watch cartoons? Yeah, I have a 3-year-old. But even if I didn't have a 3-year-old, I'd probably still watch cartoons. Last time you wrote a letter on a piece of paper? Probably back when Nick's cousin Tim was in the Marines. I wrote him. But other than that, I don't think I've written any letters that I know of. Do you speak any other languages? Not fluently. I only speak English fluently, but I do know conversational French, conversational American Sign Language. And then I could say like 1 or 2 words in Spanish, and I can cuss in Italian because that's all my grandpa taught me. Was to cuss. Never taught me how to speak, just to cuss. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes. What was your first concert? Fall Out Boy. Was an emo kid. Cheetos or Fritos? I honestly hate Fritos unless it's in Frito pie. And Cheetos only if they're hot. I don't like regular Cheetos. Can you curl your tongue? Won a spelling bee. I almost won, and then I spelled tomorrow wrong. That was in like 2nd grade. Spelled it with an A instead of an O. Own a record player. I used to. It was my great grandma's, and when they cleaned out her house, right before they put her in a nursing home, that was the one thing I wanted to keep, and my family gave it away after we moved up here to this house, so that kind of sucks, but used to. Who would you like to see in concert? Brad Paisley or Chris Young? Definitely Chris Young. I love him. He's awesome. Sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? Definitely sugar cookies. I don't really like snickerdoodles. I never had more than like 2 in my life though, so do you swim well? Yes, my grandma used to watch us a lot because my parents owned a business when we were younger, so she used to always have us, and she would put us in swimming lessons every summer, and honestly, still to this day, I regret not competitively swimming in high school because I love to swim. It's probably like my absolute favorite thing to do is to swim, but I never did competitively, but yes, I swim well. Dive well too. Am I a patient person? Usually, I would say I know who I can push my limits with patients. As in patience, like having patience with people. I know who I can push my limits with. And when you repetitively do things, I get really impatient. But for the most part, I'm very, very patient, especially with people that I don't really know. Or like patients. I have a lot of patience with my patients at work. DJ or band at your wedding? Definitely a DJ. I don't want my wedding to be like a concert. Have you ever won a contest? Yes, on the radio. I won a gift certificate for knowing a line to 17 again. Do you have any kids? Yes, 1 daughter. Her name's McKaylee. Do you want more kids or do you want kids if you don't have any? Yes, I want more kids. I want lots of kids. I love kids. So anyways, you guys, that was the questions that nobody ever asks tag. I'll leave all the questions down in the bottom for you guys if you guys want to do this, or if you just want to know. I don't care. But yeah, those were the questions, and I hope you got to know a little bit about me, and I will see you guys next Monday. Sorry this video is up a little late. It was a long weekend, and I totally spaced out that it was Monday yesterday until like 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, oh my god, today's Monday. So, it's been interesting. But anyways, I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye!